All right there, friends and fam, and hello again, YouTube. I thought I'd do another video on our life journey, and this video is going to be titled "Spending All That Time, Energy, and Resources for One Particular Thing versus Seeking Out Other Things." I'm the knowledge seeker, Leroy Clark, and I want to talk about this. Pretty much a long title, but I'm going to shorten it when I post this video. So I'm going to start this off with a story. It's going to be an exaggerated story, but it's kind of true and not too far off. And I'll keep the names out. So there was this one guy, this gentleman here, nice guy, upstanding citizen and everything. He wanted to appease his mom, as society says he should, as religion say he should. So he appeases his mom, and his mom, unfortunately, sadly, was a narcissist. Now, it seems like I got my little notepad here. I like to carry notes and walk and not talk for the most part. And the weather's feeling good out. But let's get back to the story in the video. But yeah. So so society says you should appease your mom and be thankful for her and go above and beyond. And so does religion. But society and religion doesn't take into account. It seems like it don't that. The mom could be a narcissist. The mom could be evil. Or what about that scenario? But we're going to put that on the side for now. So his mom, unfortunately, sadly, is a narcissist. And his mom could care less about her son. What? What? That is unheard of. Every mom loves their sons, according to society. Every mom. That doesn't exist. Look up the stories on that about mom sadly put their sons in trash cans and things of that nature. You know, in nature, people could be brutal, but the mom could care less about the son. And so the mom, wants all her bidding done, controls the son, says what the son's going to do, set his agenda. As a kid, you can see that you want to guide your son, to eventually become a man and do his thing. But his mom wanted her son all to herself. Matter of fact, she discarded her dad. Matter of fact, she just hate men in general. She just hate men because how man treated her, and she's decided she's just on a rampage. And she see her son's gonna be a man, so she just hates him. But narcissists are sneaky clever. They will never admit this, And then narcissists are so clever with it that they can convince you that that's not their agenda. So she does that to her son, like, "Oh, son, I love you. Do this for me," And so he does everything that she requested. The mom wanted her son to be a lawyer. He becomes a lawyer. He appeases her, and she rarely smiles and tells him she loves him. She does that sparingly here and there. And then as the mother's passing on her deathbed, she lived in her 80s and 90s, because it seems like evil people with evil agendas live that long, sadly. But as she's in her deathbed, and the son just asking her to finally get that seal of approval that he's in his 50s, his whole life that he wanted, mother flips him off. It was just him and her, and on the bedside, she flips him off. And then the next day, she dies, sadly. Or is it sadly? But I'm going to leave that alone. So the son is devastated, devastated. Quits his lawyer's job and then to become homeless. And then he ends up passing away penniless. How sad and unfortunate, right? When you appease people, when you go above and beyond people, for people and not for yourself, it's just seeking outside validation is just not the approach. Why seek outside validation when you can get it from within? Well, how do you get it from within? That should be your life journey. That should be your life goal. How to seek your own validation, how to love yourself, and then seek out what you want, seek out what you believe. That's what life is about. It's about you. It's not about society. It's not about religion. If you wanted to be about religion, here's this, right? God gave us the choice to do religion or not. It's your choice. Once Adam and Eve had the apple, hey, do you, you know, there's going to be consequences and repercussions. Shout out to the Life movie. But God gives you the freedom to choose him or not, you know. And why seek others' validation if God gives you that approval? God, it's your life. You only have one life. So do you. Seek out who you like. Drop my thing there. Go back. Oh, got a squat in. I love my squat. But yeah, do you. Enjoy life, you know. There's no need to seek others' validation because it's never going to get fulfilled. And even the people that gives you the validation, let's say that mom gave her son all of that validation. It's still not enough because outside validation is never enough. You get plenty of validation from within. Using all that time, energy, and resources to appease others is just not the way to go, because the others that you're appeasing, the others that you're giving the resources to, the others that you're spending the time with, they have their own agendas. And narcissists are good at making you do their agendas, you know, and they get their validation from you. That's the ironic part. It's like, it's codependency. Being codependency on others is just not the way to go. Just do your thing. Do your thing and be happy because you only got one life. This is my perspective. Enjoy your day or night. Bye.